Good morning to one and all. Today we are discussing the topic already we seen in previous classes, that is nothing but idea generation. Already we seen in that idea generation we have to study about what is ideate, what is ideation, and we seen what are the tools and techniques for generating ideas. Okay, now we can see today what are the succeeding with idea generation. First of all, how we can succeeding with idea generation. First of all, we have to define what is ideation, what does it mean exactly. Ideation is the ability to form images of things. First of all, if we have to form like images of things that either are not physically present. What I meant to say in the sense, it is nothing but ideation is a design process. We want to solve our creating a new solution, okay, based on the concentrated of idea generation. Mainly what it provides, what it does do in the sense, we have to ability to form images of things that either are not physically present. Ideation mainly what it aims in the sense, if we have to think new ideas about a particular task or a product, whatever the customer needs, whatever the customer decides. Okay, now we can study about what does the main aim of ideation. Ideation aims to use the creativity and innovation in the sense, new ideas about a particular product to we want to develop a better solutions. Okay, ideation it aims to use creativity. What you have to create some new ideas, keep it in your mindset around the environment and around your circumstances, how the product will be implemented, or finally if you have to develop and deliver to the product to the customer. Okay, this is the overall concept of what we have to study about now, how succeeding with idea generation. If we have to generating a particular idea about a product, we want to develop for coming out of the better solution. Okay, this is the concept of succeeding with idea generation. In this concept we have to study about the key points of three. First of all, if we have to define the problem or opportunity. Okay, and the second one, if we have to involve the right people to do the task. Okay, and then finally if we have to study about set constraints. Constraint is nothing but if we have to said what I meant to say, the constraint is nothing but it is a condition. Okay, some conditions if we have to put them in a particular product. Okay, if we have to take some that person involve the right people must and should involve. And then first of all, what the problem if we have to discover, and if we have to evaluate what that the problem, what that the concept or a process, how the opportunity you will took place that. Okay, now we can study about succeeding with idea generation briefly. Before engaging more people to use these tools and techniques for generating more ideas, there are a few more tips that can help you get more out of your ideation methods. What does it mean in the sense, it become now comedies, so many peoples out there, something more peoples or more consumers or customers use some tools and techniques for generating the new ideas, for getting some more ideas to get the better solution. So there are a few more tips that can help you greatly. You become get it your ideation methods, what it does do. Okay, now we can see the first what they does to take define the problem. First of all, the consumer needs and decides what does the problem. If we have to define first, that is the consumer needs, what if we have to discover, and what if we have to refine and evaluate. Okay, what I meant to say now, in the sense, although this seems obviously, the more accurately you are able to describe your current or perceived, in the sense getting some problems or opportunities, the better chances, if you have of actually generating some useful ideas. What does define the problem? In the sense, first, the problem will come from the customer. Okay, what does the product, if you have to describe your current or perceived, you are getting the problem, what if we have to get that problem, if we have to listen carefully and more accurately, the better chances of do the task perfectly. If we have to generate of a useful ideas, get at it in your mind. Okay, this is the first problem. If we have to define the problem or opportunity, if we have to said creating some new solution for getting a new product. Okay, this is the concept of succeeding with the idea generation. The first theme is define the problem or opportunity. And coming to the second one, involve the right people. For example, suppose if you have to do the teamwork in a team. If we have 10 members or 20 members, one member can think one way, another member can think another way, like that. So these 20 members are thinking at a different mannerly. They think about like a product. They took one product, they have some ideas get at our mindset. Okay, how the product will improve, how the product will enhanced, it will go to the public manner, how the product will be improved, how it will be enhanced. In the sense, the right people can involve in that task. Okay, for your ideation, in the sense, the ability to form like images of things that either are not physically present, for your ideation to be as productive. Okay, the productive as possible as early. Okay, it is important, it is for essential to involve the right people to the process or concept. Okay, involve the right people, it is an essential to the process or concept. First of all, if you have to engage in the sense, if you have to occupy those people who know about the topic. Okay, if we have to occupy those people who involve the right people about a particular product, those people who know about the topic and are genuinely interested to do the task. Okay, task in the sense work, the particular work, who are those people interested about the particular topic and concerned about, genuinely interested. Okay, in making a change in your organization. If you have enhanced the product. Okay, the group of members like a team, they involve the right person to support the product development or enhancement or improvement. And finally, if we have to deliver the product to the consumer, the customer feels very happy. Yes, it's nice product. Yes, it's very useful to us. They like said, they said like this. Okay, this is the concept of idea generation. Second point is involve the right people. The if we have to generate the ideas based upon the tools or components, like what are the techniques we are using. Okay, now we can study about set constraints. What is nothing but constraint is nothing but conditions. What are the conditions they give in your organization? If we have to think once. Okay, what about, first of all, if we have to learn about what is ideate is nothing but it is one type of mode. Okay, in which design alternatives are generated in your mindset. Ideation is a process. It's nothing but it is a mechanism for a a wide range of concepts. Okay, for a wide range of concepts and better solution we can get the outcome. Ideation is a process for a wide range of concepts and you are getting a better solution outcome. Okay, ideate is the mode. It is one type of mode in which radical design alternatives are generated. What I meant to say in the sense, our achievement, what our goal is, what the goal of ideation is to explore a wide solution space. Wide in the sense very large solution space, both in terms of what I said, the large quantity and a broad diversity of ideas in your mind. Okay, what I meant to say, once again I have to repeat the what does the exactly ideation means. In the sense, it is the ability to form like images of things, okay, that are physically entirely present. Okay, the goal of ideation, we want to explore a wide solution space in terms of large quantity and broad diversity of ideas. So we can build a prototype and we have to test it with users from this vast repository of ideas. Okay, so many members have so many ideas. This vast repository of ideas with users purpose, if we have to be built and we want to tested. Okay, ideation, the concept mainly if we have to explore a wide solution space in terms of large quantity and a broad diversity of ideas if you have to generated for the purpose of product improvement or enhancement or development to the customer feedback. Okay, now finally if we have to discuss about set constraints, what if we have to set the condition in terms of your organization based upon the product. First of all, if we have to communicating that any idea is a good idea, if you have to think a good idea in your mind, it may creativity like creativity thinking like problem solving technique also. So make sure that to ensure your goals are ambitious and it should be specific. Okay, so one way to get more of actually creative ideas from your audience is to set a constraints. What I meant to say in the sense, one way to get more of actually creative ideas, in the sense innovative ideas, if you have to get at your mindset from your audience side, is to set constraints. Without constraints, people typically come up with small suggestions for improvement. Okay, what I mean to say now, it's a very key point, it's a very important point. Without constraints, people typically come up with small suggestions for improvement or enhancement. Okay, with little or no creativity. So but here one of the main thing we can discuss here, when we are describing the challenges, it's more detail ma'am, and we are setting more ambitious goals without clear. Okay, it should be the people really need to use their imaginations to achieve a desired outcome, or they explored what that outcome it becomes. What does the people really need, wants to use their imaginations to achieve a desired outcome or not. This is the concept of set constraint. What exactly I meant to say in the sense, any idea, it is a good idea, keep it at your mindset, it should be creativity. So to ensure your goals are ambitious and specifically particularly as shown you, one way to get more creative ideas from your audience is to set some particular conditions without constraints. People actually come with up small suggestions for enhancement or improvement. Okay, but when we are describing the challenging way in more detail, we are say about what are the ambitious goals, what are the achievements about a particular people really need to use their imaginations to achieve a desired better solution outcome. Okay, this is the concept of succeeding with idea generation. In previous classes we seen what is the introduction of idea generation, what does exactly we say ideation, and then what are the tools and techniques for generating idea generation. And now we can see the topic now, succeeding with idea generation. How we can succeeding with idea generation for the purpose of your organization, the improvement of product, enhancement in the sense increasing or developing, or we can say for the purpose of future outcomes. Okay, this is the concept of succeeding with idea generation. There are mainly concerned about three things. First of all, if we have to define the problem or opportunity, and the second one involve the right people in a team work, and coming to the third one, if we have to set constraints in the sense some conditions, if we have to put particularly the product how if you have to do. Likewise, they think any ideas coming at your mindset, very good ideas to creative to creativity for the purpose of development of a product. We are actually creative ideas from your audience is to set constraints. Okay, this is the concept of succeeding with idea generation. Later we discuss further video the third topic, that is nothing but conventional methods. What are the conventional methods we see we are used in idea generation techniques? Okay, later in further video if we have to discuss the conventional methods. Up to now, thank you ma, one and all.